guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little bit of a different video that I'm gonna do today. I got a package sent to me from Mascara Beauty, and they were kind enough to send some products for me to try out. So it came in this cute little box right here. This like little brown box. It does have an info card that I will go over with you guys, but this is kind of what it looks like right here. So I'm going to take it out of the box. And I did already look at some of this, but I haven't tried it yet. So I figured I would try it with you guys on camera. So this is the little palette that it comes with inside of the box. I really like their logo. It's so cute. So you just take this little white sleeve off, and then this is the actual palette. So it kind of has like a marble look to it with gold and purples. And then what this actually is just a magnetic for the other few items that they sent to me. So it comes with a really nice mirror and then the magnetic part on the bottom. And it is pretty much like a hard cardboard. It's actually really kind of heavy duty. I know that after a while it probably will rip like on the seams because it's just like kind of like a hard paper over cardboard. So eventually it probably will rip, but I think the package is really cute. So the things that they sent in the mail were a contour, a cream contour, a cream highlight, lip and cheek color, and an illuminator. So this is the little info card right here. So this is where it's telling you to apply all of the products. The picture is super cute. So I'm just gonna go over the packaging. So they come in these cute little, like, I don't even know what you would call these, but they're like it's tin, it's like a tin material, and you just like slide it out and it's the contour shade. So the bottom right here is magnetic, so you would just pop it inside of the little palette they send you. So they did send me 4 again, so I have that, I have the contour, and then I also have the highlights. So again, it comes in like this cute little tin. Comes in the cute little tin, and then you just slide it out and then pop it in here. And then I'm just going to do that with the other ones. So we have the lip one. It's a nice nude rosy shade. I'm super excited to try that. And then we have the pearl illuminator. So this one has a little bit of a shine to it. It will kind of shimmer, and this is the one that I'm going to put on my cheekbone. And then just so you guys know, I did prepare before I started filming. I did put on my brows and my foundation, but I don't have anything else on. Oh, I do have lip balm on, but so I figured it would take less time if I just did it before I started filming than to do it while I was filming. So this isn't like a really ridiculously long video. So I'm gonna read the back of the card with you guys. So it says the highlight should be lighter than your natural skin tone. The yellow turns creamy on the skin and gives you a lit from within glow. With a brush or a sponge, apply the shade to the bridge of nose, beneath the eyes, and edges of the nose in a pie piece shape between your brows, on the chin, and along the jawline. So pretty much how I normally do it. So what I'm going to do is follow exactly what they said, which is to use a brush or a sponge. So I'm going to go in with the highlight shade, which is this second one right here. So I'm going to pick that up on my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and I am going to apply it right where it says to apply it. Hopefully this is a good shade for me. They did ask me before they sent it what shade I kind of was, so I gave them a rough estimate of the skin tone color that I have. So, so again, I'm just taking the highlight shade and I'm popping this underneath my eyes. And I'll do 1/2 first and then show you guys the difference. I don't know what kind of coverage this is supposed to be, but it actually went on like pretty full coverage. That's awesome. The texture is more of like a, kind of has like a, I hate to say wax feel, so maybe that's not the right word, but like it has like a cream thick consistency, but it's really creamy, so it kind of feels like a wax, like where it would smooth out. So that's what it kind of feels like, but the coverage is really nice. I like the way that it goes on. So I'm gonna dip in a little bit more, and it says to go across above the forehead down the bridge of the nose, just picking up a little bit more, down the bridge of my nose, through my chin. And it wants me to take it around the nose as well, which is normally where I apply my concealer anyways, just because, again, I know I've mentioned in my earlier videos that hormone area for women just happens to be around our nose and around our mouth. So when we show any redness, it's usually in those areas throughout the day. So you want extra coverage in those areas. Wow, it blended out really nice. Again, because of the consistency, I knew that it was probably going to blend really nice. I wasn't sure of the coverage, but it is really creamy and it like just melted into the skin. It's so pretty. So that is one side compared to this side with no product. So I'm going to even it out really fast. So my highlight is all applied. I'm going to go in with the contour shade, and it has a really nice undertone. I haven't even swatched this one, so I'm going to swatch it with you guys here on camera. It's an interesting kind of texture, but it really does have the perfect undertone because, again, you want your contour to be more of an ashy tone. And it actually does say on the tiny little package, see if I can find it for you, this was the little sleeve that it came in, and it does say on it, it does say Ash Contour. So that's perfect. I'm glad that we got that down. So I'm just going to take this on my sponge like I normally would apply my contour. So I'm just going to pick up, I'm going to use the edge right here, looking at the beauty sponge. I'm going to use this side right here. So I'm going to pick up a little bit. It just feels weird because I'm used to like big pans, and these ones are, I mean, it's a normal size. It's just I'm used to like a huge pan, so I feel kind of weird. But so I'm going to contour my face. And I kind of just like press it into the skin. Wow. Blends out so nice. And I feel like because of the texture, when you use it on the skin, I don't know how it's formulated, but it just like glides, like it just goes on really nice. And then I'm just gonna flip it over and kind of just blend out. That's like really nice. It's really pigmented. Yay, I love finding new products I love. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the other side. Gotta pull my hair back because I can't see anything. And I'm just gonna... I can definitely tell that these products are something that I am gonna wanna set like powder over top of them, because they have like that thicker, creamier, waxy feel to it. I can tell that if I don't set it, it's gonna crease and it might slide around. Before I started this video, I did also prepare my skin. So I used my normal moisturizer and primers that I know that work really well with my skin, so that I could give this product a fair shot. A cool thing that I can tell you is that, say you bring your contour too low, if you just like flip it over and like kind of just wipe away, it does like clean up really nicely through here. So that's a plus. Again, that's kind of like what I'm meaning when I say that I'm definitely going to want to make sure that I set my face with some sort of powder over top, because I can tell that this is probably just going to move around a little bit. However, it looks really beautiful. It blends really nice and it's so seamless, but I'm just going to want powder. So taking that contour, and I'm just going to contour my forehead a little bit. And then I'm going to contour a little bit down the sides of my nose. So far, I really like it. It went on really nice. Let's go in with the blush. So I'm going to pick up a blush brush, just picking up a little bit of that product. And this product is also, it's this color right here. It has like a really nice dusty rose neutral shade to it. These are totally one of my favorite colors. So I'm going to apply this, and I'm just gonna kind of stamp it into the skin on the apples of my cheeks. Actually, I'm gonna switch to my sponge here. It'll probably pick up product better. So So just picking up a little bit of that color here and just popping it on the apples of the cheeks. Wow, that's real pigmented. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, okay, that's okay. We can blend it out. So I'm just going to even out the other side real quick. Very pretty. And then I'm just going to use my ring finger to apply the lip color. It's the same as the cheek. Ah, so pretty. The lip color is so pretty. It went on super smooth, super creamy. I'm pretty sure that it's all like formulated to be kind of similar. So they have like a really creamy texture. It goes on really nice. I'm just going to use the flat side where I used my foundation just to go over the cream blush a little bit, just because it was a lot more pigmented than I anticipated. So I just want to kind of blend it out to make it a little softer. It's really seamless though. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it is really soft and diffused. I really like that they chose cream products instead of powders because I feel like it's more versatile. Like you can build it up, it never looks heavy, and it honestly was so easy to just blend out the edges. Like this would be great for beginners or people who are into the artistry of the makeup. This would work both. This would work great for both. So from here, I'm just going to take the shimmer highlight now, and I'm going to use it on my brow bone, and then I'm going to use it on the tops of my cheekbones. So for the highlight, I think I'm going to try using my fingers. Let's see how it says to apply it. It says the illuminator. It says, finish everything with this gorgeous shimmery cream. It gives the face a candlelit dewiness and perfects your complexion. Apply this to the top of your cheekbones and under your outer brow. So I'm just going to use my ring finger. This one has like a really thin texture to it. I don't know if I'm picking up too much product, but I'm just going to take it down the bridge of my nose. Just using the side of my sponge to kind of just blend it out. I'm going to take just a little bit on the tops of my cheekbones, and then taking my sponge and just kind of blending out the edges. It's really pretty. What I really like most about the highlight, I think, is that it doesn't have like a color to it, so it doesn't matter what skin tone you are really. In the pan, it obviously looks white, but when it goes on the face, it actually doesn't have like a color to it. I'll swatch it here and show you on the back of my hand. Like I know it kind of, I don't know if you can even see it in camera, but here it is right here. So I'll just pick up a little bit more. It's like a really thin texture, which is nice, so it's not really showing like white on my face. And then if you like blend it out, it's kind of just showing like a sheen. Like it kind of just looks like a really nice like glow, but it doesn't have a color, which is nice. So I think that more skin tones would be able to wear this. It looks beautiful. I'm really impressed. I am noticing underneath my eyes, I am starting to crease a little. So I am going to take my sponge and kind of just press back over it so it kind of just settles again and it's not settling inside the lines. And then I'm just going to use powder to set this all in place because it does still feel tacky. So if you're really, really, really oily, I'm not sure if you're going to like this. Again, my skin type is more normal to dry. So for me, I don't mind it. It does feel like I can feel makeup on my face. Whereas most of the time, the makeup that I use, no matter how many layers I use, it never looks super heavy. It was also creasing over my eyes, so it's definitely something you're going to want to set, but really it's beautiful. So for me, I'm just going to go in with my Tarte Filtered Light Setting Powder. I'm just going to use a little bit of this on my Real Techniques Dual Fiber Brush and just kind of set this over the product. So after I set the makeup, it still looks okay. It actually didn't look as good once I set my face with powder. Like it really took away like the intensity of it. I don't know if you can tell on camera or not, but I mean, it still looks okay. It's just like not what I'm used to. If you're really, really, really dry though and you don't ever use powder, you would probably really like this. It still looks great. Like you can see the pigment. I can see that you can see it on camera. I think right now I'm just going to set my face real quick, and I'm just going to be using the Tarte Ready Set Radiant Spray, and I'm just going to spray this right over top of what we have. Sometimes when you spray your face after you apply powder, it kind of makes it come back to life, and actually it totally did. It like makes it look way better. Hopefully you can tell on camera, but it definitely did make it look better. I'm going to just take a little bit more blush and just pop it back on and kind of just softly blend out the edges, because I think that's what happened is when I applied that powder, it kind of took away the intensity of the blush. So I'm just popping on a little bit more. And even after applying the powder and everything and applying extra blush now over top of the powder, it went on beautiful. It looks really nice. It has such a thin texture, so I think that really is helping with the way that it looks, but it actually looked a lot better once I sprayed it. Now that my makeup is all finished and everything is applied, if you have a dry skin type, you would probably like this the most. And the more oily you get, you probably would like this the least, because it feels like such that wax texture and it's really creamy and really smooth. It kind of can move around a little bit. I feel like if you're super oily, you just probably won't like it. For me, I have pretty normal to dry skin, so it sits pretty well. The only thing that I really have like a con with this product is that it is still creasing a little bit underneath my eyes, and it's still creasing on my eyelid. So I definitely wouldn't use the highlight shade on your eyelid because it is definitely still creasing. I'm sure that if you went in with a little bit of extra powder, it would work. Maybe that's what I should do real quick, just to see if that kind of helps it. So I'm just taking my sponge, picking up that Tarte powder again, and I'm just gonna set under here and like really press it in here. I'm not one to normally like bake underneath the eyes, just because for me it makes it so much drier. Again, here's what the package looks like. I really love the package. I love the idea of how they come in these cute little sleeves and how you just like pull them out and you can pop them into a palette. Really nice mirror. Like the mirror in here is very high quality, so I can appreciate that. My favorite thing out of this actually has to probably be the lip and cheek color. The lip color is beautiful. It's really thin, which I like. It obviously won't last all day long on my lips, but that's okay. If you're just looking for something that's really simple, more on the go, just you can probably touch up with your fingers even, this would be a great product for you. Other than that, it looks pretty good. I think underneath the eyes, the highlight still, it looks a little bit creasy, and now that I had to put powder, for me and my skin type, it's too dry with the powder underneath there, but I don't know. Overall, I think it is really nice actually. The contour shade has a really nice undertone, so it definitely is a true contour color, which I really like. It was super easy to contour the nose. So there's a little bit of cons, but mostly pros. So again, I'll leave all the information down in the description box below for you guys in case you want to check out the company, you want to check out if they have multiple products. I actually don't even know the prices. I got so excited that I didn't even figure out for you guys like how much it is, what other options you have with the companies. So I'll leave it down in the description box for you guys if you want to check it out and if you are interested in more of these products from this brand. But again, it is from mascarabeauty.com and it's right here, but I'll leave it on the screen for you guys so you can see it and you can check it out for yourself. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you soon.